Good morning. Let us begin in a child's pose. We'll take our knees out wide, tapping those toes behind you as you sink your hips towards your heels. Reach those fingertips out long. Allow the forehead to come down and maybe take a moment to rock across the forehead. See how those breaths feel as you draw them in and out through the nose. Maybe actually a little heavy sigh out through the mouth. Just gonna familiarize yourself with your body this morning. We'll look forward and bring ourselves onto our hands and take a little baby press up and just wash that backwards and forwards. You can even create a little wave-like action through the spine as we start to see how we feel through the vertebra. Nice work, everyone. Finding your way into a tabletop position. Let's take some circles through the hips and make them nice and generous as you go one direction. Again, just finding how you feel through the outer hips, side body action. And then take those circles in the opposite direction. Feel free to pause where you may have a little sensation that you want to linger in a little longer. We'll find our way onto our backs. Drawing those knees in towards the chest, give yourself a little hug there. And then we'll split the knees from one another, taking some circles, opening up through the hip joints a little more specifically, since the knees aren't grounded. And then take them one way, then the other way. Nice. We'll send the arms up towards the ceiling, legs towards the ceiling, rinsing through those ankles and those wrists. Finding your way into a happy baby, splitting those knees and drawing the knees towards the armpits, maybe grabbing the outer edges of the feet, and a nice little massage through the lower back as you rock from side to side. And then feet come nice and wide on the mat with the knees towards the ceiling, just rolling across the glutes as you take those knees from side to side. So nice little twisting action through the spine as well. If you have any sort of movement through the body that feels really good before you start your workout, feel free to take that now. But we're going to set up for our glute work. We'll start with parallel feet, hips distance apart. Send your tailbone towards the front end of your mat. You feel that little scoop through the pelvis here. And slow pace, so pressing down into your feet to send the hips high, exhaling at the top of the lift in a squeeze, and then lower to a hover. Settling into this rhythm here, squeezing at the top, slow lower. Find your breath with that exhale, inhale to lower. Soften through the face, through the jaw especially. It does tend to get a little tight there as you fire up through the glutes. And pressing down to lift up, so that work through the glutes, through the hamstrings, to send those hips nice and high as you open up through the hip flexors here, strengthening them as they lift and lower your hips. And we'll take these slow pace bridges. Let's go for another 5. We'll go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted through your hips. We'll lift and lower the heels. So you're keeping the engagement through the squeezing the whole time as the hips stay nice and high, and simply lifting and lowering the heels. So no opportunity to switch off here. Send that tailbone long. Again, check in with that tightness through the jaw. Can you give yourself a little space there? Nice work, you guys. Make sure you are firing through the glutes. It's kind of easy to zone out, so maybe a little gentle reminder tap that those glutes are firing. Yeah, that's it, Phil, you got it. We'll take these heel lifts and lowers. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted on your tippy toes. Maybe sneak those feet in a little closer towards the torso. Nestle those shoulder blades underneath one another so you get a little more lift, and then from that maximum height, you're squeezing and pulsing. So the pace quickens and there's very little drop through the hips. Again, tap into your belly strength with that exhale. And focusing on that lifting up action rather than the dropping action. Yeah, bro, you got it. Can you get a little higher through those tippy toes? Oh yeah, fantastic work. Squeezing the whole time, no release here. Nice and warm through the back body. We've got this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Hug the knees in towards the chest, rocking from side to side. We're going to isolate each glute with a one-legged bridge. It may be a little early for this based on how much movement we're going to be doing through the legs, but the left leg is grounding you. You're high on those left tippy toes as you send the hips high. You shoot the right leg long. You bring the knee in towards the chest, staying lifted. You shoot the right leg high, and then you lower back down, hovering. So knee to chest, lift the hips. Keep the hips lifted as the right leg shoots high, and then with a straight leg, lower down to a hover. So just making a little bit of a circle, if you want to say that, through that right side leg. Lift, point, lower, extend, nice. Lift, knee to chest, send it high, and come on down. How's that left glute feeling for you guys? That's what we're focusing on. The right leg is just a distraction, maybe firing up a little right-left brain activity as well. Oh yeah. It would be really good if I counted these right. We'll do another 3. How about that? Knee to chest, exhaling, send the leg high, stay lifted, lower to a hover. That's 1. Last 2. And 3. Lower it down. Hug those knees in towards the chest. That was your left side glute working for you. And we'll take that nice little routine to the second side. So you pop up onto those right tippy toes. You draw the left knee in towards the chest. You stay lifted through the hips as you send the left leg towards the ceiling. And then with a straight leg, lower the hips. Knee to chest, hips lift, send it high, and then lower in one piece. Yeah, really nice control. Lots of abdominal work that kind of sneaks in there. Stay maybe a little extended through that left side leg as you point through the toes. Yeah, that's it, Jeannie, really pretty. Knee to chest, there's that ab work. Nothing through the lower back. We are firing up through that right side glute. And you don't have to take these very fast. We really kind of want to focus on each movement through the lift and the lower. And we're going to go for another 3 here. Knee to chest, send it high, lower in one piece. That's 1. Knee to chest, send it high, lower in one piece. That's 2. Ooh, last 1. And come on down. Nice work. Hug those knees in towards the chest. Rock from side to side. We'll finish up our glute work in a wide-legged stance. So turning those toes out. Heels are slightly in. Slow pace here, wide-legged bridge. Let's go for it. So in this shape through the legs, I want you to really squeeze those outer hips. You have the benefit of both feet down on the ground, so you get a little more dynamic lift. Focusing on that strength through the glutes, the outer hips, even the inner thighs. Nice. Tailbone, send it long, and use those abs with that exhale. Nice work. Fantastic. You got it, Amanda. Soften through the face. We'll finish this wide-legged shape through the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return to your tippy toes. We'll blast it out for a full minute here. So don't think, just pulse. Double time. Squeezing the whole time without squeezing the face. Again, feeling that nice lifting action. You can tuck those shoulders under a little maybe to get even more height. If the feet need to come closer to the torso to send the hips higher, that's good too. You decide how it feels. Stay with your breath and firing up the whole time. Again, if you need that little reminder tap of the glutes that you're not switching off, stay with it. We're halfway through. Soften through the brow. Really blasting out these glutes so you know how they feel when we finish. Wow, keep going. Yeah, that's a Ginny. We're in the final count, guys. Staying true to the clock, we're done in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lower it down. Hug those knees in towards your chest, rocking from side to side. We are moving on to our core here, finding our way onto our plank series. So we start on our right side, either up on your hand or on your forearm. We'll bring that left foot to stack in front to give us that foundation. And then at the halfway mark, we're gonna float the arm and the leg and really work that right side oblique. See how we go. You can always drop to the right side knee if you need to. But here we go. First half of our minute, find your alignment. Find that vertical stacking through the shoulders and that not collapsing into that right shoulder. The strength of this right side oblique lifts you away from the mat. That's it. Heels, hips, and shoulders are all in one line. And you settle into the work. If you need that extra support with the right knee down, take it. But here we go. We're at the halfway mark and we're floating. So if you want to bring that foot down, certainly do that. It does require a little more strength, something special through that right side. Try not to collapse here. Feel that pressing into that right forearm. Oh, that's strong. Stay with your breath here, you got it. We're in the final countdown. 3, 2, 1. Yay. Come on down. This morning I'm needing a little shoulder roll after that one, but we'll find our way onto our backs. We're doing our back extension work, so it's going to be an opposite reach through the limbs as we stay lifted. So you're floating to a hover and then a little more lift through opposite arm and opposite leg. We're going for 30 seconds here. Think of it almost as like a slow motion swimmer, if you like. But focusing on those back muscles that support the lift away from the mat. You may feel a little extra work through those glutes and hamstrings of that even higher lift through the legs. And that was 30. Wow, I'm talking way too much. Let's take a child's pose, rinse that out. And we will set up for our 90-second forearm plank hold. Find your footing, find your forearms down. Clock is on. Press those heels away. Press into your forearms to not collapse through the shoulders. Hug your midline, hug your navel towards your spine so you're not dropping. Through the hips, through the belly, nice and strong through your plank. If you need to modify by coming down to your knees, take that option. And then maybe you jump back in. Recruit those quads to help with that strength, pressing those heels away. That's it, Bill, you got it. We're halfway through our 90 seconds, so just take stock. Recommit to that leg strength. Find your breath. We're 1 minute through, 30 more seconds. Yeah, so strong. That's it, bro, you got it. Ooh, yeah. Last 10. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Ooh, take a little break. We'll find our back extension work. Again, those slow motion diagonal reaches. Here we go. Find yourself long on your mat. Reach long through those fingertips. 30 seconds. Opposite arm, opposite leg reaching. Maybe there's a little more chest lift. That's a Greg, so good. Stay with your breath. Keep your gaze kind of down so you're not cranking through your neck. Yeah, nice lift. We'll go for 3, 2, 1. Child's pose to rinse that through. Sink those hips towards the heels. Walk those fingertips out long. Lengthen through the sides of the waist. Finishing out our planks with the left hand or left forearm down, and we'll float at the halfway mark. Right foot in front. I'm putting the clock on. You guys ready? So funny how long it can take to switch sides. Very suspect there. Send the right arm high. Reach through that right side waist. Get some distance through the left. Ooh, yeah. Check in with your shoulder health through that left shoulder. No collapsing into that shoulder girdle there. Coming down to your left knee is an option, but we're cranking it up if you want to join me. Right leg floated. So a little star shape through the body. Feel that left side working more to sustain this balance, to sustain the lift. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Again, modifying if you need to. Oh yeah, it's so easy to want to drop. Yeah, Phil, you got it a little higher. Yeah. Last 3, 2, 1. I might have finished a little early on that side. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry guys if I denied you that. I'm gonna walk us through our set of 4 abs for the morning. So we are starting our first one with basically, not basically, it's called a basic crunch. So heels can be down or heels can float. It's just a simple crunch to begin. Our second one is going to be basically a head, shoulders, knees. Actually, let's float the feet, toes, and back down. So you're touching all joints of your body in your sit-up. So you kind of climb through your sit-up. And then we'll do a one-legged bike on the right side, elbow to knee, and then a one-legged bike on the left side to finish out our 4. Straightforward enough, I hope, for this morning. Monday morning is what I can handle. Basic crunch to begin with. We are doing 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And I will turn this up. So we got the timer going. Counting down in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So with that basic crunch, if you're using your heels down, great. Mindful that there's no lift through the lumbar spine. You're using those front belly muscles to really lift your chest towards the thigh. A little more work, maybe you float the heels. Change. So this next one is head, so you lift. You stay lifted, touch your shoulders, your knees, and your toes. And then you lower back down. So, it's like you're trying to reach a little further each time while staying in the crunch. Stay with that exhale and try not to bring those knees forward of the hips. Change, targeting the obliques now. It's the left elbow reaching towards the right knee, and you're shooting that left leg in one-legged bike. So again, nothing through the lower back as you shoot that leg nice and low. Yeah, fantastic. And then just be mindful that you're not wrenching your head off towards the right side. Great control, Nicole. Ooh. Change. We'll take that side crunch now with the right elbow towards the left knee, one-legged bike. Here we go. Nice. So that left shoulder blade may see a little space from the mat. Ooh, that's quite a lift through the whole side. See how you go. Again, fingers behind the head are just supporting you rather than pulling you. Change. 1 of 3 finished. Basic crunch to the top. You decide where to place your legs. Here we go. So again, light support through the fingertips. Elbows can stay wide. It's like you're serving your chest up towards your thighs with that exhale. Nice and controlled. Yeah, that's it, Greg. Nice. Change. And then we'll find those head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I keep swapping out, so I want to see you guys and cheer you on. Woohoo! Here we go. So see if you can find the shoulders, the knees. I'm really struggling reaching for the toes. I might get midway down my shin. But it's just that little extra sweet exhale to try and reach. Change. It's good to have goals, right? Left elbow, pin it towards the right knee. We shoot that left leg in and out. Here we go. So with 20 seconds, working at a pace you feel you can sustain. You can see how your right side oblique is firing to keep you lifted and twisted. Yeah, Bill, nice. Change. 10 seconds to recover. We take that right elbow towards the left knee now. Here we go. Again, think about that little bit of space you may find between that left shoulder blade and your mat. Oh, yeah. Find your breath too. That exhale really helping shoot that leg in and out. Change. 2 more rounds. Basic crunch to the top. Heels down or floating, you decide. Here we go. Have a little play. I think it's sometimes interesting to see, does it feel like you're working harder if you go faster, or are you working harder if you slow it down? Just interesting dynamic. Change. We travel head, shoulders, knees, and toes for this crunch. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh yeah. Maybe the toes are available this round. Maybe not. Yeah, good work. That's so good, Amanda. You got it. Change. Wow, feeling really warm at the top of my abs after those 2 crunches. We'll take it to the obliques now. Left elbow to the right knee. Here we go. Again, shooting that leg in and out. Crunching through that right side waist. Fantastic, guys. You got it. Nice control, Jeannie. Love it. Change. We'll take that second side. Finishing up our 3rd round. Here we go. Just check in with your lower back health, that it's not feeling any strain with this right leg going in and out, especially out. 3, 2, 1. Change. Last round of these. Basic crunch. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, try and think about serving your chest up towards the ceiling, towards your thighs, rather than wrenching through the neck. Really good. That's it. Strong through that exhale. Change. We'll find what we can find with our head, shoulders, knees, and toes. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you stay in the crunch. And then you get that little extra crunch to reach towards the toes. Nice work, you guys. 3, 2, 1, change. Right leg to left elbow, shooting the left leg in and out. Here we go. Yeah, nice and lifted and twisting, working at that pace. Keep going, guys. 3, 2, 1. Change. Stretch it on out. I love that little break in between. Left knee to right elbow. Again, maybe you finish up with a little quicker pace, but stay lifted and twisted. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change. Happy to say goodbye to those abs. Funny how they sneak up on you, right? I've got us going for our squats this morning. We're gonna get more into the obliques, maybe a little release after that ab work. We're coming in our low squat, and then we just find a little side reach. Oh, it actually does feel kind of nice. So getting that oblique work is you kind of take that little banana shape through the body at the top of your lift for your squat. Press-ups, you can always do straight up ones. For this first round, we're gonna do T press-ups, so making that capital shape through the T or through the shoulders as you swivel on your toes, adding the press-up where you like. Our balance work for this first round is gonna be a bit of a, we haven't done this one in a while, sprinter lunge in the spirit of the Olympics. So we're gonna keep the left leg down for the low lunge part, like you're about to sprint, right fingertips come down. Then you shift the weight onto your right leg and drive your left knee towards your chest. So it's, again, a little left-right brain action, knee to chest, and then low lunge. And then, of course, we'll get our mountain climbers and burpees sprinkled out, or throughout. So shall we begin in a low squat? I'm just gonna change the shades. I think it's getting a little reflective on the Zoom. Here we go. Hopefully that's better for you. You can see me a little more easily. Cool. Let us come into our low squat, and we're doing a nice little side arc through the sides of the waist. 20 seconds of work here, 10 seconds of rest. Find the depth in the squat, and then that freedom through the side waist as you get that little crunch on the opposite side. Yeah, that's it, Nicole, nice. Try and keep those shoulders in line with the hips as you reach. You don't want to be tipping too far forward or backwards on that one. T press-ups. Here we go. So make your capital T, come through plank, add the press-up where you like. You can always do this from your knees as well. Strong through your center as you shift onto one hand. 3, 2, 1. Change. So just to review this one, we step back with the right leg, right fingertips down. Weight to the right foot, left knee to chest. Here we go. You can take these at pace and get a little bit of cardio as well. Connect to your center as you travel on your mat. Ooh, so you have to really step back to get those fingertips down. Nice bend through that leg. Change. Sneaky squat work on that left leg, anyone? Mountain climbers. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Let's go for it. Get on down, Bill. Come on. You got it. Hug the navel towards the spine. Shoulders over those wrists. Yeah. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Change. We'll move through those 4 again. Squat, side reach. Maybe you catch your breath in your low squat. Here we go. So I'm bringing my hand to my hip. It just kind of helps me stay a little more stacked, shoulders in line with the hips. Take it or leave it. Yeah, nice extension through that side waist. Change. We're coming back to do our T press-ups. 2, 1, let's go. Slow it on down if you like. Really feeling that upper body strength building as you slow your press up down. Yeah, Greg, fantastic. 3, 2, 1, change. We'll take our sprinter lunge. This time it's the right leg that grounds, step back to the left fingertips down. And then right knee to chest. So go as fast or slow as you like. Whoa, really feeling that transfer of weight. Nice work. That's it, Nicole, you got it. Navel draws to spine to support that work through that right side leg. Awesome. We'll take wide-legged burpees for this little blast of cardio. Jump it back, walk it back, knee to side. Here we go. And Steve is off. Keep going. Nice light landings, you guys. Stay with it. That's it, Greg, nice. Change. For this round of squats, we're doing a lateral pull down and heel to glute. So you come down with the arms up, and then you draw your heel towards your glute as you come up. So finding that depth through the squat, and then that hamstring contraction, whew, as you draw that heel towards your glute. Oh yeah. Depth through the squat, nice little level change as you come to stand. Change. Upper body workout, or upper body work this round. Tricep kicks, or you can do straight tricep dips. I'm shooting one leg as I bend my elbows equally, but you could do straight tricep dips with both feet on the mat. Navel draws to spine here as well. Open up through the collarbones. Oh yeah. Nice. So this round of balance, we're doing a giant step forward and backwards. The left leg's grounding us. Lunge forwards and backwards. Traveling on your mat through your lunge. Maybe floating through that transition to really test your balance, because you want to think about light landing through the right leg. Stepping. Landing that knee over the heel. Yeah, Greg, really nice. We're back to our mountain climbers. Catch your breath in your plank and let's get our pace on. Here we go. Jog it on out, folks. You want to get your heart rate up, so can you move those legs a little faster? Yeah, that's it. Nice, Phil. 3, 2, 1. Change. We'll take those squats with the lateral pull down, heel to glute. Ooh, catch your breath. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So finding that power through the legs as you lower to your full squat, dropping your tail. And then each leg is working to lift you and to draw the heel towards the glute. So good. Nice, Amanda. Change. We'll find that tricep work. Offering up the kick if you like that at the bottom of your dip. Here we go. So think about drawing your navel to your spine so you feel nice and light through the lower body, and let the work stay isolated to those triceps. Fantastic, Jeannie. So good. Change. We'll take that tick-tock action. It's the right leg that stays stationary, and we travel with the left forward and back through our lunge. So again, take your time. You want that landing in your lunge to be safe. So knee tracking over the toes, and you're not jamming through your knee joints. Yeah, so strong through that standing leg. Change. Nice. I love when the bell goes off in the middle of it. Wide-legged burpees. Here we go. Let's get our pace on. Yeah. Traveling lightly. Traveling at speed to get that heart rate up. Connect to your center. Fantastic, you guys. Such good energy for this round. Nice. Change. 10, 20-second rest, guys. We'll go through those 4 again, starting at the top with those squat side bends. Have a sip of water. Collect yourself. We got it. We know what's coming up, so we'll do 2 and 2. Finishing strong. All right. When you're ready, we'll get started. Squat side bends. Come on down low, maybe. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So again, as you arc, you're cinching through that waist and getting a little oblique work, and yet a lovely side opening through the opposite side. Yeah, that looks great, you guys. Nice extension. Change. Let's take those press ups and add that capital T. Catch your breath in your high plank. Here we go. So just swiveling on your toes, distributing that weight to one hand, shoulders stacking. But as you swivel, there is a lot of belly work to keep those hips in place from drooping too much. Yeah, nice. Change. We'll take our sprinter lunge, stepping back in a low lunge with the right toes, right fingertips down, left knee to chest. Maybe you slow them down to really feel that low lunge. Maybe you speed it up to get a little cardio. Transferring that weight, finding that balance challenge. Yeah, that's it, Greg. Nice. Finishing down here means I'm ready to go right for my mountain climbers. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Get your pace on. Light through your toes. They're barely tapping back behind you. So much strength through your upper body, through your belly. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. One more round of those. Squat side bend. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So don't deny yourself that depth in your squat. Take it. And then there's that side reach. Almost giving you a little more room to breathe through those lungs as you open up. Yeah, fantastic, Bill. Nice. Last set of T press-ups. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Stay true to your form here. If you're feeling a little fatigued, maybe coming to your knees makes sense. Yeah, Jeannie, so good. Oh, yeah. Change. It'll be the left leg that steps back, left fingertips down, right knee to chest. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So find that depth in the lunge to bring the fingertips down. A lot of strength through that right side quad to support that. Yeah, that's it, Phil. Nice. Change. Oh, wide-legged burpees. Let's do this. Here we go. How are you traveling? Is Is it just something to muddle through, or can you bring a little bit of integrity to it? Yeah. Nice growth, so good. Change. 2 more rounds. We're back to our squat, lateral pull down, heel to glute. Find that reach, and then pull it down. Nice, Amanda, I love it. So it's almost as if you're driving those elbows towards your ribs and really feeling those shoulder blades pin. Get a nice little shoulder opener as well. Oh yeah. We're taking our tricep dips, adding the kick if you'd like to join me. Fingers point the same line as your toes, and shooting your leg forward. Just weight those triceps a little more. Yeah, that's it. Nice, you guys. Bending both elbows equally. Change. All right, for this balance, we are traveling with the right leg lunging forwards and backwards. Left leg supporting. Is there a sensation of floating in between your lunges? Do you feel that strong and balance on that left side leg to achieve that light landing? You don't have to rush these. Collect your breath. Change, because now we're all rested for our mountain climbers. Let's get our pace on. 3, 2, 1, go. You got it. Keep going, guys. So strong, that's it. Nice, Bill. Oh, yeah. Change. Sometimes it's easy. Change, Nicole, but if you want to keep going, that's fine. Last ones to do. Find your squat. Arms overhead. Breathe deeply. Recover from that cardio blast, right? So strong. Ooh, hello glutes. Hello hammies. Hello quads. Ooh, it's all happening. Hello shoulders. Change. Let's shoot that leg out in our tricep dips. There we go. That one, it's like Goodnight Moon, where you say goodbye to every object in the room. I feel like we're saying hello to every muscle in our bodies. Whew. Again, find that opening through the chest, bending those elbows equally, and the leg shoots out long. Change. Stepping forward and backwards with the left leg now. Right leg so stabilizing. Light landing. Depth in those lunges so that knee can stay stacked over that front foot. Nice, Jeannie. 3, 2, 1. Change. You've got this. What's left in the tank for our wide-legged burpees? Let's bring it on home. 2, 1, let's go. Getting down to the business end of this. We are almost finished, guys. That's it, Phil, you got it. Fantastic. Such good energy. Yeah, Greg, you got it. Woo! Change. That was so good. Thank you guys so much. That was awesome.